Hey there, thanks for joining me. This is BugPowderDust, and welcome back to Prison Architect Let's Play. This is now Alpha 27, which has literally just been released a few minutes ago. So I've watched the video. They've brought out some interesting new features, and I've literally just loaded it, so I've not actually experienced it myself. One of the big changes was to do with the kitchen and the canteen situation, which they sort of fixed in Alpha 26, but they used this effectively what they nicknamed quantum tunneling, so the food would magically appear in the canteen where it was needed. But I think this was kind of exploited quite quickly. Somebody would build a very small kitchen, maybe in the bottom corner of a prison, and then magically the food would appear in the canteens throughout the prison. So they really decided this wasn't the best way of doing it. So apparently, if you go to deployment, there is a new item here called logistics, which if you click on, it shows you which canteens the kitchens are effectively serving. And if you zoom in, you can see that it shows the demand and the supply. Currently set to 0 because there's no people in the canteen, but it knows effectively how many prisoners the canteen needs to supply and which cell block it's supplying them for. Now the dotted lines mean basically that it's been decided by the AI. You can override this and actually choose which cell block goes to which kitchen. So for instance, I could override this and make them go to the canteen over here. However, the AI has actually got it right this time. That works pretty well, and again for here this is correct as well. So that's all really good, to be honest. I think there's a little bit of a problem with the deployment screen, because I could have sworn I've made this canteen for MedSec only. Let me just do that now. And the kitchen and canteen down here was protected. Just make that shared. There we go. Anyway, so those are the changes, and while I'm here, let me just make the canteen MedSec. I've sworn I've done this, and it's just gone away again. Anyway, the other fix they brought in was around the reform programs. Now, the problem with the reform programs before, let me go to reform programs now, is you didn't really know where this was taking place. Now, if your prison is like mine, and there's only actually very few places that these can actually be taking place at the kitchen, what it does is it actually, if you hover over it, takes you to where the actual training is taking place, which is quite cool. And again, carpentry, foundation education is in the classroom, etc., etc. So it actually jumps you to where this is. So if you have more than one place where the program could take place, then you can actually now see where it's happening. Now, the sharper-eyed amongst you might have seen the edit schedule button down here. If you go into that, you actually get a really nice view here of where these programs are actually taking place. Sorry, when should I say? Also, where across the top, and also this green hatching shows you that that is the work regime that you've mapped out here. Let me just pull that up. Go to the regime. You can see here this is the work bit here, and this corresponds to the green squares here, and also the work here responds to this here. So you actually have really nice visualization of when this is all taking place. You can quickly spot gaps, and you can literally just click on here and you can actually add a program, for instance, or in the office you can add behavioural therapy, for instance. So it makes a very nice overview, and it's much clearer to see now how to add programs and where there are gaps and where you can actually plug some programs in. So I think that's really great. That's a very nice addition. And then finally, the main addition was around phones. Now, with the contraband system as it is, what you can do is you go to informants, and you can see that I've got confidential informants. Now these guys will tell you about people's reputations as it gets to know them. So for instance, these guys with question marks, we know they have a reputation, but we don't know what it is. So these guys will eventually work that out for you. The other thing that you can do now is you can install, let me find it here, let me go to the security office. Where's the security office? I keep losing it. Here it is. And you can now install an object in the security office, and it's now a phone tap, as you can see here. Love the graphic on this, it's brilliant. And what the phone tap does is you can attach that to various phone booths, and you can get a staff member, a prison officer, to actually sit on this machine and tap people's conversations, and then you get to know things only about that particular prisoner as he's talking. So for instance, you might get to know his reputation if you didn't know what it was previously. You might get to know if he's arranged for something to be thrown over the wall from the perimeter, that kind of thing. So the phone tap is kind of contraband information, but only for that particular prisoner, whereas the CIs, the confidential informants, they remain giving you details about the rest of the prison. So that's actually pretty cool as well. So this video is going to be a little bit longer than normal because obviously I've just gone through the some of the new Alpha 27 additions, and I've got a laundry list of stuff that I really need to do to my own prison, that aside. Now, at the end of the last episode, what I did was I wanted to basically plan out this new cell block here, which you can see I've done in my own time. This is going to be the new common room, and also this is going to be the canteen, which I'm going to expand. So I'm going to knock this wall down, make this a canteen, so I can expand the canteen and I can cater for this whole cell block and this cell block as well. I suspect I'm going to need to increase the kitchen size, and I've not really thought about how I'm going to do that. I might have to eat into the workshop space here and move these machines down here. Maybe. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'll have to work that out. With the quantum tunnelling with the kitchen supplies, this wasn't really an issue, and I guess I was kind of exploiting that myself without even realising it. But I'm now going to have to sort this out. So we'll see. The other thing I forgot that I needed to do was actually basically mark these out as cells, because I hadn't done that. So this capacity here, I've actually got a much higher capacity. So let me start by doing that now. Let me just crack on with the clock. So let's put in the cells, and I'm just going to mark these as cells. I'll mark these as cells as well. Let's close that door. So my capacity now is 80. 80 cells. I've got 8 prisoners coming at 8 AM, which is good. And yeah. Now the other thing that I commented upon was I had a CCTV down here that didn't seem to be working. And I asked on the prison architect forums, and someone kindly pointed out that actually you don't need a CCTV in outside. There is no fog of war on outside. This is just dark because I haven't got any lights in there. So it's like, aha, that makes a lot of sense. So thank you to the person who helped me with that. I was going to put in a couple of lights in the yard here. So the CCTV I'm basically going to put in probably here, because it will shine on the cells, because it does go through walls, which is it's either a bug or it's a feature. So I'm going to do that. Now I think it's under, where was it? It's under utilities, isn't it now? CCTV. So that's round the right way. I'm going to put that there. I don't think that is in the way. So that's good. So that's the CCTV sorted out, and I've zoned the cells. What's next on the list? I'm going to have a contraband clampdown today. So I'm going to employ another guard dog basically to patrol this area here, and so he can sniff all the stuff that comes in through the door, because we've got a lot of contraband coming in. If you look at the contraband menu here, there's a lot of supply, there's a lot of demand, and that's not great, so I need to sort that out basically. So I'm going to put in a patrol down here for a dog patrol. I mean, we got a guard here, but there's no dogs actually patrolling down here, so what we need to do is, I'm probably going to get rid of, no, I'm going to get a third dog in. Let's just get a third dog in, I think is the idea. So let's get another kennel. And there's dog crate. Which way round is it? I guess it doesn't make any difference really, does it? Alright, let's get another dog crate in. And we're going to get another kennel. Dog handler. Blocked. There we go. Right. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just make the dog patrol and set that up. And I'm going to put the dog patrol, but to basically walk down through here, just patrol along here. Basically that's pretty much it. Cool. Right, good. So that's taken care of. Hopefully that should help cut down the amount of contraband we get in. Now I'm a little bit concerned that these guys are digging a tunnel. I really wouldn't put it past them. They've been in for a while. And this is a good time to search the cell block, so I'm actually going to call it a search for the cell block now, because I think there's some mischief going on here. So let's just push on with that. See what gets found, because this is the prime time. If they're in their tunnel and we search their cell, then we automatically find the tunnel. I can't imagine they're going to get too upset though, which is good. Okay, so we'll let them push on with that. Now, the other thing I needed to do was set up a forestry. Forestry is a really good way of making money in wood. I need to expand. I was going to put the forestry up here, so I need to expand out, or maybe across the road actually. Across the road would be a good idea. But I need to buy, in the bureaucracy side of things, I need to buy land. Where is that? Land expansion. There we go. So I'm going to unlock that, and then I'm going to expand over here and put a huge forest in. I am aware, however, this is all kind of river or lake, so that might not be quite so straightforward. But we'll see what happens there. So this is still moving on. Still haven't found a tunnel yet, which is kind of good, I guess. Right, we're going to expand out the kitchen here. So what I'd like to do is move some of these workshop presses, I think, workshop saws, and expand the kitchen out this way. Maybe put a door in down here. So I'm going to have to dismantle these. If we can get this done quickly, that'd be really good. So maybe expand that to there. So I need to dismantle these as well. A little bit untidy, I know, but can't really get around that. This is the most logical place of the kitchen to expand to. So no tunnels found, which is good. Let's open your door. Just open that up. Okay, so there's our dog patrol. We just patrol deliveries, which is great. Let's open that up. Okay, good. So dawn's breaking. Should get more prisoners in very shortly. Oh, well, max sec as well. So our cash flow is really good at the moment, which is excellent. Now, one question I have, and I don't know if you guys can help me answer this maybe, is if you have found that somebody is going to get contraband thrown over the fence, so into here, typically, for example, other than putting a guard to patrol in, how do you stop that? Because that's the only way I know of doing it. So am I doing that right? I mean, is there a better way of doing it? Please let me know if you know. Oh, someone's been banged up. They obviously found something. Let's see if we can recruit him. No, we can't. Okay. So we've searched cell blocks and it was all fine. Okay, that's fine. Looks like the dog has found something. So the dog's already proving to be quite useful there. Look, I'm going to search it. Right, okay, so we've got lights in the yard, we've got CCTV which needs to now be connected to the CCTV monitor. Let's do that. Come on, should work. Oh, it needs power. Yes, of course. Yes, it does. So, stick some power down there. Right. Okay, so they've been dismantled. Brilliant. And what do we have? We had 3 saws and we had 2 presses. Okay, so let's set those up again. 3 saws. So 1, 2, 3, and 2 presses. 1, 2. Now let's make sure they have power. Done. Right. Okay, good. Now once these move, I can then expand the kitchen out. Tempted to do that now actually. So let's demolish the wall and build a brick wall to expand down there. There we go. Good. That gives us much more space in the kitchen now. Might need to look at how many people are employed in the workshop now, just to make sure we got that. Yeah. 5 qualified prisoners. So that's still okay. Just a couple in the kitchen. Qualified prisoners 2, qualified prisoners 2, and yeah, so you spot on contraband, that's good. Excellent. CCTV's working. Brilliant. Okay, good. Now, what time is it? 20 to 8. So the new prisoners will be arriving shortly. Oh, hello, what's happening here? Oh, there's no drain. Okay, that's why it's gone into a cell. Let's get a drain there. Yep, that's all looking good. We've got capacity for another 26 prisoners. And that's fine. How much money we got? 13,247. Okay. So I'm thinking what we need to do is start building this new cell block, and I'll be interested to see how much it is. Right, what I'd like to do, let's just take a look at this new kitchen system. Oops, that's the wrong button. I'll click on contraband, and then, it's not contraband, deployment, and then logistics. So we see the demand is 12, so we're just keeping up. This yellow bar means that's what we're actually is being cooked. So we are meeting demand. It's looking good. And the guys who are still shown, the ones who haven't actually eaten yet, you'll notice that they disappear as they get food. So now there's only 2 left. See, demand 2, supply 2. Perfect. So that kitchen's working really well. Over here we've got demand 19, supply 20, so that's also working very well. And over here we've got demand none. There's only 2 guys in here. This is never going to be an issue. So we're currently meeting supply, which is fantastic. So let's come out of that. Now, as we always do, these guys are going to get searched. I'm going to just move this dog over to them as well. So the dog gets to sniff them all. I'll move the dog down here. Yep, everyone's been sniffed, so they're drug free. Let's get the dog over here to sniff this guy as well. Yep, okay, good. Right, so now they're all going to get searched. Oops. As I said in the last episode, I think... Oh no, not search cell, search prisoner. I wish there was actually a way of auto-searching prisoners. I mean, you'd think that's been done already, wouldn't you? But clearly it's a game mechanic, but that would be really useful. This is a little bit micro for me. Okay, and search prisoner. Right, so I think we got them all. Right, as long as we've got another 8 prisoners arriving tomorrow, which is fine. Now, the question is, do we have space for... we are prisoners. We've got 28 normal security. How many cells have we got? 24, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34. So we've got capacity for 6 more normal security. Okay. Maximum safe capacity is 80, share capacity 5. Okay. So what we can do is say we say open for normal risk. Well, I assume we'll get a mixture. That's okay. That's fine. I don't want to max out on maximum security particularly, if I can avoid it. Now, the other thing I need to do, now I've zoned this off as cells, what I need to do is make sure that the... Yeah, interestingly enough, this hasn't been assigned to a kitchen. Why is that? Maybe that happened... We got this. Why are you in this area? I don't understand. You shouldn't be in here. This is yeah, okay, I understand. Well, that's a staff door. How did you get in here? I don't even understand how you got in this area. You shouldn't be in here. This is staff only, surely. Mad. Okay. Anyway, bugs. Right. So it still eats time. We've got these due to be set up. Let's zone the kitchen properly now, so let's make the kitchen bigger. Where's the kitchen? Kitchen. Yep, okay. And let's get... We need to get another cooker in here, I think. One more cooker, one more fridge. There's going to be a ramp up in demand for this, so let's stick one of these in. And a fridge. I never know which is the right way around these fridges. Assuming it's that. Actually, let's put the fridge. For some reason, I don't like putting the fridge next to the cooker. It doesn't seem very sanitary to me. But there we go. Let's fridge, another cooker. We need to get maybe another worker in here as well. Another chef. I think we've only got one. Where are we? Jobs. Oh, I see. So we've actually only got 2 prisoners qualified, and that's in any kitchen, isn't it? Okay, so we got a chef in there. We have 2 chefs in there, and we really ideally need another chef in here because we've only got 1. So let's employ another chef, cook. Sorry, not chef. Okay. Right. Okay, good. Just need to connect up the cooker. Right, that's that sorted. Okay. Oh my word. You're MaxSec, why are you down here? Have I not... I swear to God, I'm sure I made this protected only, you know. This whole area is protected. You shouldn't even be down here, guys. Yep, go away. That's it. You need to get out. Go. I'm going to watch these videos back because I'm sure I zoned this properly. Right, you guys can go out and go back to where you're supposed to be. So my CCTV, again, doesn't seem to be working. It's just wiggling backwards and forwards. So, it's not doing anything. Why is that? I honestly don't know why the CCTV isn't working properly. It is ran the right way, and it's connected. Utilities, where are we? Connections. No. So it's connected. Weird. Absolutely weird. I think I'll just have to resign myself to never actually using CCTV in this block. Okay. Right, so yard time. Let's make sure everyone goes to where they're supposed to. These guys are heading up to the max sec yard. These guys are going to the medium sec yard. And we should have these two guys in the yard there. Okay, fine. Good. So our kit's back up in the workshop. And this is easily expandable to the south, so that's fine as well. Move to the prison. It's alright. Now, what I'm tempted to do is, because my money situation is kind of okay, I'm going to get in one of those new wiretaps. So let's get a phone tap, get in a phone tap, like that. I'm going to get another member of staff, because I think we're going to need somebody on that the whole time. Now, as soon as that's connected, we're going to connect it to the phones, probably in the yard, I would say. Or maybe the phones down here. These would get used quite a lot in the morning. We'll connect it to these to start off with, because these get used heavily after people have eaten. Right, let's take a look at the regimes. Where are we? The program, sorry. We've got 13 interested in the workshop. Kitchen safety is 10 till 12. And led by a cook in the kitchen, 2 hours. Each prisoner requires a cooker. Yeah, okay. So that's what the downside is, I guess. It's the cooker situation. Okay. Free time. Everyone's in their cells. It's a bit weird. Why are you just all in your cells, guys? Okay. Right. Okay, what do we need to do next? So we've now researched... wow. So we can now buy this area of lamp. It's 45,000. Jeepers creepers, that's a lot of money. Don't have that sort of cash. So what I might do is just build a forestry kind of down here. I need a groundsman for that, but that's okay. Let's do that. Now, in order to build a forestry, do we need to have any conditions? It has to be 5x5 and outdoors. Well, that's easy. And it's free, so let's make that a forestry then. Awesome. Now, do we have a gardener? Now, the gardener does the forestry stuff, so that's okay. And I can't remember if do I need to plant trees? Yes, I do. Don't want to go too overboard here because these things are expensive. I think once you've planted one tree, then it'll just keep growing forever. Obviously it's been cut down, but it'll regrow. I think that's how it works. I can't remember. I've not done much with forestry, so I'm going to learn as we go. Now, classroom doesn't seem to be heavily utilised, but it could be the fog of war thing again. Let's just get a garden here quickly so I can have a look. And I'm going to stick a CCTV in at the back. Oh no, there's plenty of people in here. Okay, good. Now, let's take a look at the reform programme. So, now, the office, what can we do with the office? Behavioural therapy. Is there any demand for behavioural therapy? That's the question. There's one in the queue. Okay. So, in the kitchen, is there any demand for the kitchen safety and hygiene? 7 interested. So, in a shared kitchen, we've got capacity in the shared kitchen for a kitchen safety induction program. let's do that. And in the common room is where the alcoholics go, so let's see if we have any demand for that. Only one in the queue, okay. And guard taser certification, we don't need to do that yet. So I think we're okay in terms of everything. We're at 2 o'clock now, so these are active and that isn't. I'm wondering if we can actually drag these down. Let's how do you drag these? Pretty sure we could drag them. Oh, there we go. No. I saw in the on the video you can actually drag these around, but clearly this is not the case, and I'm not doing it right. Can't be able to, yeah, okay. That's weird. I'll play that in my own time and make sure I get that right. Okay. Right. A little bit low on cash here, so what's costing me money here? Is that the reform program starting? Oh, it's the trees. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Oh, right, so the forestry actually repopulates itself, so what I don't need to do is plant these trees here. Will I get money back on these if I bin it? What are they? Objects, aren't they? Will I get money back? Oh, he's already doing it. Damn. Okay. That's made me... okay, so I've actually almost permanently skint now. I'm going to have to halt. Let me speed things up. I'm going to have to halt this expansion here, but that's okay, because we can get another few prisoners in, that's not a problem. Not quite what I had in mind. Look, again, I'm sitting in the chair, and you can't do anything about it. What are you doing, dude? Seriously? You're just sitting. Okay, fine. That's fine, whatever. Right, so everyone's still working. What I'd like to do is start, as I said, cracking down on contraband, because I think it's getting to be a little bit of a problem. I'm going to search this cell block while we have time, and while the guards aren't too busy doing other things. And while we're doing that, I also want to get in one of our snitches. Who's a snitch? 54% coverage, you'll do. Activate you. And I'm going to get you to come to the security office. Of course, all our guys are busy searching cells and things. So it might be a little bit of a while coming down. Kind of bad timing, really. Contraband crackdown. Let's take a look. What have we got? Oh man, there's a lot of narcotics in the prison. There's a lot of demand as well, for that matter. So, okay. Well, let them get on with that. Is there any routes here that need a metal detector on that don't have one? So we've got those ones coming out there. We've got ones going into the canteen. We've got ones going into this canteen as well. We have 2 coming out of the workshop. We've got metal detector. Yeah, we don't have one down here, do we? This is interesting. Yeah, I'm thinking this is probably not a bad idea to have one in here. I'm going to sell this search block as well. So, sell this search block. Search the cell block. Has our man arrived? There he is. Right, so our confidential informant has arrived. Let's pause the game and take a look at what he's telling us. What is our man telling us? Wow, okay. There's a whole amount of things. So, we have... our other confidential informant appears to have poison on him. Oh dear, okay. So let's make a quick note of these, of the contraband that we have here, and what I'm doing, which is obviously makes for a very poor video, is I'm just making a quick representation on here of where this is found, because what happens here is if I just click on the contraband, sorry, on the cell, right click search, then their suspicion goes right up. As you can see, the suspicion is already quite high, so I just need to make an aid memoir for myself of where this contraband is being found. So what I'm going to do is I just count in basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is basically cell block A. We'll call it A, and it's 5, 6, 7. So it's 1 to 7, and then 8 to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's 8 to 14. So this whiskey, whatever it is, has been found in A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's A5. And also 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So A14 has quite a lot of stuff in it as well. Now, we also know that this CI down here, what's his name? So Sexton also has some contraband on him. We also know that in the MaxSec unit here. We'll call that cell block C, for instance. We're going to count, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we'll call that C20. And how many is there here? 1, 21, 22, 23. So that's C20. So that's basically 1, 2, okay. Alright, that's fine. So we got some there. So we've accounted for those two, we've accounted for this one, and also the guy here as well. And there appears to be one final bit of contraband down here. And who's that on? Do you want to see who the guy is? Who is that attached to? Hornybrook. And also Hornybrook as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to deactivate him. And if you make him idle, it means that you can basically now search these prisoners without any fear of the guy's reputation being in jeopardy. So I'm going to search prisoner as well, and it was A5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you people watching this know of a better way, a better system of doing this, then please let me know, because I appreciate this is quite a little bit onerous. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, search cell. And then we had C20, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Search cell. Okay. Now, I think the only cell block we didn't search was this one, so let's crack down. I mean, we're searching these two anyway. See, he's been busted. I might actually search this whole cell block anyway, actually. Yeah, let's be on the safe side. Now, we've got some people in solitary. This is probably a very nice time to see if we can recruit them. No, we can't. Not yet. Okay. And I think we're searching the cell block down here as well. So let's see what we can find. It's going to increase the speed. Whoops. It looks like protective custody is all good. Apart from the CCTV, which doesn't seem to work properly. But let's not talk about that. Okay, good. So, finding some stuff here. People getting carted away to solitary. Now, let's take a look in at this kitchen and see if this common room is now, this the cell block area is now been plugged into the kitchen. Where was it? It was under deployment, wasn't it? Logistics. Still not. So these people here are not getting fed, basically. That is concerning. Why is that? I can map it manually. How do I do it? You map from the canteen. Okay. Well, I've done it manually. I shouldn't have to, but that's probably the best way of doing it. Okay. So is a contraband going down? Are we having... oh, we are. Look at that. Weapons and tools are gone completely. That's good. It means that actually there wasn't much of it to start off with. Just narcotics and luxuries we still haven't got to the bottom of. That's interesting. Where haven't we searched yet? Where could they be stashing this stuff? Is it on them? Right, God, I need to get in their faces. Do some sniffing. Interesting. Okay. Let's just make sure that again we are making sure that we've got enough food for everybody. Demand's okay, supplies okay, supplies good. Okay, that's all looking fine. Yeah, cool. Okay. Right. So far, so good. How's the forestry coming on? Ah, new life. Lovely. That'll start paying for itself, surely. Maybe get another gardener. We got a lot of cash flow here. I'm thinking maybe get another gardener and just get this forestry up a little bit quicker. Probably wouldn't hurt. Okay, sleepy time. And I'm really kind of stuck with my money. I've only got 4,600, and that's really not good enough. I don't think I can do much more in the way of grants either. Education reform, 15 prisoners passed the foundation, it's 33%, and no one's interested in the general education course, which is weird. General education, none interested. That's a shame. Inmate nutrition. I might do this just to let's spark things up a bit. Serve a single low quantity, low variety meal for 2 days. Okay, God. Meal variety. Is it low quantity, low variety? So low quantity, low variety. So they're fully fed now. And we change the regime. So we're going to change eat here to free time. Well, that one free time. Then go to work an hour earlier. So let's go with that. Let's see what that does. That's probably going to mix things up quite a bit. Yeah. Okay. Now, where have we got patches? We can see over here. We can see this block. We can see this block. That's got people walking up down it, so that's fine. The only place you can't really see is this block up here. So I'm thinking a couple of CCTVs here probably wouldn't hurt at all. Let's just leave that running. Right, CCTV is under utilities. CCTV. I'll have one here, and I think one this side as well. Probably can't hurt. That'll be fine. And let's connect up to the electricity. So you're like that, and let's run that along there, like so. Okay, good. Alright, now the next thing we need to do is get remote doors, but we are really constrained by cache, so that's going to have to wait, unfortunately. What we can do, however, is connect up the phone taps. Yay! Let's get the phone tap in. Phone tap. Connect. So we're going to connect it to... Oh, am I not pressing the right thing? I've never done this before. Should I be right clicking? Okay, I'm clearly not doing something right here. They made it look so easy on the video. What would connect? And I click on... No. No. Okay. Maybe a different phone booth. No, that doesn't work like... Is that because nobody's on it? That's probably because no one's on it, I guess. Now the interesting thing here is that you didn't have to assign a guard to the CCTV monitor, and I'm assuming that you didn't have to assign a guard to the phone tap, but maybe you do. Connect. I'm assuming that that's why you can't connect anything to it. Let's try that out. Let's get a guard. Where's the nearest guard? You'll do. Come here, please. Yes, you. Come along. Okay. Now I can't assign you to this, so let's stop there. That's phone. Connect. So he's on it. Ah, there we go. Oh. Is it a right click? Okay, I really don't understand what this is showing me. Oh, so he's right. Okay, so the guard's operating the phone monitor now. Fine. So let's connect. Ah. Okay. Can I connect? Oh, you go from... Right, okay. So unlike the CCTV, you connect from the phone to the... that's being tapped. Right, okay, I understand. Why is that orange? Is somebody using that one? No. Oh, this... okay, this is confusing. I don't understand. Phone tap. So it's tapping these three, these two, and this one, but this is orange. Let's clear these connections. This is really odd. This is weird. Hang on a minute. Clear connections. Right, now I want to connect. But when you connect it, it gives you the default connected from here to here. I don't understand. Why is that going that way and these going this way? This is very counterintuitive. Oh no, what? Phone booth to phone booth? No. No, this is... Either this is bugged, or I completely misunderstood. I mean, clear connections, you'd think that actually just clears the connections, right? See, when it says... When you click on connect, it's giving you the option to just connect. And then it connects to... I'm confused, I have to say. Go to utilities, and then show wires. There we go. So this is orange, and these are blue. And this is moving in that direction, and these are moving in this direction. I really don't know what this means. And these two are connected together. I would like to think it's just me being stupid, but this could be a bug. I really don't know. So let's just go with that for now. I'm going to try and seek some guidance on this and find out exactly what the hell that's about. Right, that's probably a good place to stop this. We're a little bit money constrained, unfortunately, but I think things are going to kick off tomorrow because of the lack of food, but we'll see. We will see. In the meantime, I'm going to try and work out how you actually use the phone monitor, because I don't quite know how. So, yeah, there you go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, then please tune in for the next episode, which will be probably tomorrow, or at the very latest the day after, and I will catch you next time. Cheers.